Alright guys, so we're going to redo that here. So, here we are. So, little part 2. We're going to learn a little bit about this LV rail in our first vlog here. So, this rail, as we were saying before, it's seen what type of service?
This saw mainline service.
It definitely saw mainline service, that's correct. What do you think happened to the rail over the years?
Over the years of many trains going over it, it will wear down.
Yes, it definitely will wear down because we both witnessed some pretty bad spots on the Pocono Main and on the Sunbury up here at times.
Yep.
We've witnessed some really, really bad rails that desperately need replacing. So how tall do you think this profile is? From 6.5 to 7 inches, how tall do you think it is? From here to here.
Here to here, I would say, I don't know, I think is it more than 6?
It's definitely more than 6, but less than 7.
Less than 7. More than 6 and less than 7. So 6.
More than 6.5. Make it easier for you.
So 6.5. More than 6.5. So 6 3/4.
All right. So Penny Horse, and he is right about that. This is about 6 3/4 inches tall. So you guys can see here, I went and polished the hedge and make it look like trains went over it. And because it's got what on both sides? So we have 2 terms that we use for this. One of them, think about like a river. A river what?
We have a river flows.
Yes, flowing.
So we got the flowing.
Yes, so the rail has flowed on both sides. As CCRX 6700, that's railroading, likes to say, when your rail flows, it needs to be replaced. And he's right about that. So, like Painted Horse said, the rail has flowed. And what do you think happened to the base of the rail here? What do you think happened to it?
Base. Something happened to it.
Indeed.
Something would have happened to it.
Something definitely happened. So the base has pitted. So the rail base has pitted, and you can see the tie plate marks from when it was in revenue service over the years. You guys can see we got 1, 2, almost 4 markings there. So this rail is 4 feet, 3 1/4 inches long. So 4.25 feet at a weight of 174 pounds. What do you think of a rail being that heavy?
Well, has to be that heavy.
Yes, it does, because it's heavy-duty mainline rail, like Painted Horse said earlier in the video. It was a mainline rail. So do you think this rail might have seen some passenger trains?
I mean, it is possible.
Indeed.
Definitely possible.
I agree. So it's definitely very possible that it did see some passenger trains, because the Lehigh Valley Main that ran out of Port Clinton definitely had passenger trains. So Painted Horse is 100% right about that. So we're gonna, gotta be very careful with it because it is big. All right, so now we've decoded the date. So what do you think is special about this piece of rail that we are restoring?
What is special?
Yes, what do you think is special about it? Is it like where it was made, the cooling method, how old it is? What do you think?
Well, the fact that it's that old, you don't see it much anymore.
Exactly.
You're not seeing that anymore. It's going away.
Exactly, and you guys can see right here, 1926. So this is definitely an old rail. It's 97 years old. It's 2023. Well, 96 years and 97 years and 4 months or 6 months old. So, well, actually, 8 months old. So it turns in September. So we just said before. So what do you think happened to the rail when I was trying to get the burrs off it? Because it looks like we can see some damage here. So what do you think happened when I was working on it?
What happened?
Right along here.
Right along here, that looks like. That's very interesting.
Yes, it is. Well, what happened there, we were trying to chisel the burrs. We were trying to get rid of the burrs. And we had a little bit of an accident. I missed the hammer. The hammer missed the spike. And then it hit it. And left a little dent in the rail. So yeah, a little bit of dent work that happened here.
A little bit, but you know, it gives a character.
It does
It gives
indeed.
a character. Don't look at the bad side. Look at the positive side.
Yes, always look at the positive side. So now we're going to turn it 90 degrees here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So when you see a head like that, what do you think? Do you think it looks just like it did back in the LVR when it saw tons of trains?
I would say that would look like that.
I agree.
That would definitely look like that.
With the way that head is mirrored, guys, you can definitely tell that it looks just as if a whole bunch of trains went over it in just a day's period. Because how many trains do you think back then this rail could have seen per day back in revenue service?
And revenue service, the amount of trains would be like maybe 20, 30, maybe more.
Wow!
I would think.
He's right. Holy crap, guys. He said it. 25, 30 some trains a day. This rail looks like it just had 30 some trains go over it. Wow. Whew, that's a lot of trains for one rail per day. No wonder why the tie plate's cleaned up so nice. That's insane. Yeah, that's incredible. And what do you think about the little bit of grinding that was done here a long time ago, back during Conrail?
That was interesting, but grinding is a very important thing to do with the rails.
Absolutely.
Keep them in shape.
Absolutely. He said it. All right. Well, we learned a lot about this rail, guys. Well, we definitely learned a lot, so that was a good vlog, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for vlogging with us tonight, and we'll see you next time. Hey, Horse, got anything to say?
Not much. Just take care, guys.
All right. There we go. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching us do a little vlog for you. We learned about the Lehigh Valley.